Hey, if you are a service-based business here in the Daytona Beach area, this video is for you. You're most likely pretty good at what you do, but let's be real, there's not enough people from New Smyrna to Palm Coast that know you exist. They don't know how good of a job you're doing for your customers. The one thing you're missing is attention from perfect fit clients that are actually willing to pay you what you're worth. This local Instagram ad strategy has worked for over 100 plus local service-based businesses just like yours, finally helping them stand out from the competition and bring in high quality leads. Stick with me the next 10 to 15 minutes and I'm going to break down exactly how we do that for our customers. Now listen, this is the fastest way you can scale your business. You can do word of mouth, you can do Google, you can do all those outdated things, but actually getting in front of your customer multiple times a day, week, a month is the best way to actually scale your brand in 2025. So you know your business should be growing faster, but you're using outdated strategies. You're working on Google, you're going on Angie's List, Yelp, and relying on word of mouth. Now listen, I love word of mouth. Word of mouth is the best. It almost always closes. They're the nicest people in the world. The problem is I cannot pull a lever and unleash a flow of new leads from word of mouth. I can't depend on somebody else to sing the praises of my business every single day. It's just not consistent. For Google, Angie's List, and Yelp, we'll start with Google. It is incredibly oversaturated. Everybody and their brother is on Google right now, and it is impossible to stand out from the crowd with anything other than reviews. All right, so as you can see, this is just the HVAC here in Daytona. Look at all these companies. You go on the left, you got sponsored posts, the pay to play, the big boys with 2.7 thousand reviews, 528, 423, 1.1 thousand reviews. There's hundreds of these for all types of businesses. Let's go roofers. And this is just Daytona. These will also come up if you're searching Ormond, Port Orange, Palm Coast, New Smyrna. This is who you're competing with. And let's be real, there's no way to stand out here. You've only got reviews. There's no name, there's no face, there's no connection, there's no trust built. They're going to go to the top ranked services. They're going to go with the first people that answer and who gives them the best price. It's a race to the bottom. Speaking of race to the bottom, when we're talking about Yelp and when we're talking about Angie's List, really common thing I hear is used to kill it. Now it's just my leads are going out to everybody. I'm paying for leads and everyone's getting a crack at them. That's because they're sending them to multiple people. When you pay for leads, they get their lead list, they push it out. Whoever calls first is really getting the job. And then they just get spammed over and over again, and it frustrates not only the buyer, but it's frustrating you. These things were working 5-10 years ago. Now, everyone has caught on. So, the attention has shifted. People aren't spending as much time there as they used to because of things like social media. Whether it's right around whether you like it or you don't, that's the way it is now. 50 years ago, it was all about the newspaper. If you were on the front page of the newspaper, it was like gold. People paid top dollar to be there. Would you pay top dollar to be in the newspaper today? Would you pay top dollar to be on the front page? Does anybody even read the newspaper or get the newspaper anymore? No. Same thing with Google. If you were on the front page 10 years ago, your business was going to boom. Google 10 years ago was so easy, it was like printing money. Unfortunately, a lot of businesses figured that out, got super competitive and oversaturated. And now the eyeballs have moved. And I get it. It's hard to change. You like to use what worked in the past. Why wouldn't you? It worked in the past. The problem is your cost per leads are going up and the lead quality is going down. Think back to the year 2000 if you remember, the internet bubble. There was huge fear in the sentiment about switching over to doing business online. What's that look like now? Is there anybody that doesn't do some type of business online? It is billions and billions, if not trillions of dollars of industry online. But in the year 2000, there were businesses that 100% said they would never do it, that it was a fad and that it was passing. That's what's happening right now with social media. I hear it every day. I don't know if this will work for my business. It's working for your industry in other cities. But right now, Daytona, in our area of Volusia, people aren't taking advantage of it yet, but they will be. And those that don't are going to get left behind. 2025 in the future, Instagram. That is where the eyeballs are. And the best part is local businesses don't know what they're doing. They're not using it right. The craziest part is, it's the same strategy that got us talking. It's what got you here to this video. You came in as a follower, you liked, you commented, brief conversation in the DMs, and now you're here watching a video. It's that simple. Local leads will come to you every single day. If you want to have a massive advantage over your competitors, Instagram's the place where you can build a huge lead. We're in an attention economy. And you've probably heard that a lot recently, but I think it always has been one. It's always been about where the eyeballs are. It was newspaper, then it was radio and TV, then it was the internet and Google. And in today's world, it's social media. And Instagram is the best place right now to build your brand. It's your chance to build trust with an audience before they ever have a chance to meet you. They're going to know you, they're going to understand you, and they're going to start to like you. And people like to do business with people they like and they trust. So listen, we focus on Instagram because that's where everyone is. And the best part is, like I said before, businesses are doing it wrong. They're doing it poorly. I will bet your page looks something like this. Canva graphic, random photos, some testimonials. There's nothing engaging there. There's nothing to stop the scroll. There's nothing that establishes you as an expert. If you've watched the videos on my Instagram page, you'd know I'd talk about a lot of how to break down your page. This is a terrible example, and this is what everyone's doing. They think they're doing it right because that's what their competitors are doing. The problem is, they're not. There's nothing there that stops the scroll. There's nothing that draws people in and makes them think, hey, this person's an expert. This person knows what they're talking about. We should probably do business. We show you exactly how to set that up for your business. Listen, you got to go where the attention is. And that's what it's all about. And don't take it from me. These are the numbers from Instagram and Meta. There's over 166 million Americans on Instagram over the age of 18. That's your target market. A lot of people say my customers aren't on Instagram. My customers, they don't do that. They do. Half of Americans do. Maybe 5 years ago, not so much, but it has boomed. I'll tell you, my neighbor, my 65-year-old neighbor, he sees my ads. My 65, 70-year-old parents, they see my ads. All my customers, they saw my ads. This stuff works. Overall Instagram usage, 47% of adults use Instagram regularly, and of that, they spend over half an hour a day online. There's no other platform that has that kind of attention. Hey, your customers are on Instagram every day scrolling, but they're buying from your competitors instead of you because they don't know about you. This is your chance to get in front of them and stake your claim as the #1 business in the area. Evolve or get left behind. It's that simple. Times are changing, they always will, and in 15 years they're going to change again. If the attention was somewhere else, that's what I'd be making a video about. Or if it was in newspapers, that's what I'd be writing an article about, but it's not. The reason you're here is because this works. And the companies that understand that, and the companies that go in on, the reason you're here is because this works. The companies that understand that are going to be the companies that crush it in 2025 and moving forward. And this is how we do it. It's hyper-targeted and specific. If you're a local service-based business, you don't want to be driving to Jacksonville and Orlando and back and forth every day. You want to be doing high-quality jobs right here in town. That's the Daytona area. That's the Palm Coast area. This is where we live. This is where we want to work. I know we will take jobs in Orlando and Jacksonville, especially for the right price, but that's not where we want to spend a majority of our time. So we target the area we want to hit, we target the age range we want to hit, and we can even get down to the interests. Now Meta's getting better and better at this, which is amazing. When we optimize our campaigns, which I'll show you how to do, they actually will start to show your ads to the people that are most likely to convert. The algorithm is insane, and it's getting better and better every day. Believe me, they make money because they know their customers that well. That's a data company. So again, when you combine hyper-specific targeting with the fact that your audience and your ideal buyer is on Instagram, this is the best way to get in front of them over and over again and presenting you as the expert in your field. For us, we have a proven and repeatable process. We're not experimenting with your ad dollars. This has been figured out. This is the system I run for my business. There's no guesswork here. We're going to launch a local ad. We're going to show you how to set and close your leads. From there, we're going to do retargeting, giveaways. There is an exact plan of step by step. We're not going to be trying out new things. We're not going to be figuring stuff out as we go. This plan is set up for success the first time. So the big question is, can you handle more leads right now? Are you ready to scale right now? And do you want to take over the Daytona area? Because if so, that's what we're going to help you implement. I'm going to help you one-on-one. Me and my team will be there every step of the way. We're going to help you become the best known business in Daytona. We're going to help you build a local winning ad. We're going to help you convert your Instagram followers and attention into sales. We're going to help you become the go-to service business here in Daytona and finally have an advantage over your competitors. If you're ready to grow your business predictably and you want a little bit more information about how this can help you, click the link in the description. We'll set up a quick 5-minute phone call. We'll hop on. We'll see if we're a good fit to work together.